Chapter 7, Mishnah 3. The following Mishnah discusses the law of items that are in a doorway of a house that has a corpse in it. According to biblical law, if the door is closed, any items that are in the part of the doorway outside the door remain tahor, since the door blocks the tumah from spreading past it. However, we learned in Chapter 3, Mishnah 6, that if the corpse will eventually be brought out through the doorway, the rabbis decreed that the items in the doorway are tameh. If a corpse is in a house that has many doors and all the doors are closed, all the doorways, i.e. the items in them, become tameh. This is because each of the doorways might be the one that will be used to carry out the corpse. But if one of the doors was open, that doorway is tameh because the rest of the doorways become tahor from that point on, because we assume that the corpse will be taken out through the open door, not through the other doors. Similarly, if the person in charge of the corpse decided to take it out through one of the doors, or through a window that measures 4 tefachim by 4 tefachim, that door or window saves all the other doors from becoming tameh, because it is now known that the corpse will be taken out through the chosen door or window and not through the other doors. The Mishnah records a dispute about when the decision to use a certain door must be made to save the other doorways from tumah. Beis Shammai say he must decide on a particular door before the person dies. But if he decides after the person died, all the doorways remain tameh. But Beis Hillel say he may decide even after the person dies. The Mishnah discusses a case where the person in charge of the corpse decided to use a certain doorway to remove the corpse, but the door was not yet usable. If a doorway was blocked with stones and he decided to open it, i.e. to clear away the stones, and to take out the corpse through that doorway, Beis Shammai say the other doorways remain tameh until he opens an area of 4 tefachim by 4 tefachim. But if he does not open this amount of space, the opening does not save the other doorways, since it is too small for a corpse to be taken out through it. But Beis Hillel say the other doorways become tahor from when he starts to clear away the blocked doorway. This is because we can assume that he will eventually finish clearing away the doorway and will then carry out the corpse through that doorway. However, everyone agrees that if he opens the doorway for the first time, he must open an area measuring 4 by 4 tefachim in order to make the other doors tahor. Since there was no doorway there before, we cannot be sure that he will end up making the doorway. Therefore, he must actually clear away a space of 4 by 4 tefachim before it could save the other doorways.